Mr. Yuya,
What's up?
good evening, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing all right, thank you. I just came back from work and then couldn't be better.
Good, glad to hear it. Busy day at
So
work?
today's topic is pronunciation. Last time we were running out of time, right?
Okay,
So let me explain what I want to do today.
sure.
So firstly, I want to tell you my opinion about pronunciation. Like whether you think good pronunciation is necessary for non-native speakers or not. So I would like you to hear me out.
Sure thing. Go ahead.
And and second, could you please state your opinion briefly
Mhm.
and the point? I'd like you to tell me your points, right? And at the end, maybe we can do some kind of practice. I prepare some words which are often used in the wrong way by Japanese people,
Okay, sure thing.
right?
Absolutely, yeah. Whenever
yeah.
you're ready, buddy, fire
Yeah,
away.
really. Put more pressure on me. On my laptop monitor, I split into two. Left side is
Oh.
you and the right side is Japanese.
Uh-huh.
And I wrote them down in Japanese, so I'm gonna translate them immediately.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because if I just read them out in which is written in English, it's easy, right?
Mm.
So learning proper, pronunciation is as important as you learn grammar and the daily vocabulary. The better your pronunciation is, the easier you can communicate with people, right?
Mm.
Yeah, and I see sometimes people who would think as long as you can tell your opinions and if they can understand what you're saying, pronunciation and the grammars don't matter. I get it. I understand why they say that, because sometimes it's not about grammar and the vocabulary, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't care about the pronunciation. You are okay with it maybe, but I think the person you are talking to would find a difficult time talking with you and understanding you, right? Like you, if you are a native speaker, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And if the person you're talking to are advanced level students, I think they would try to understand you from the context.
Yes.
Or by seeing your facial expression and gesture. Yeah. How do you say this kind of communication? Non-verbal communication?
Non-verbal communication.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Hand gestures, facial expressions,
Yeah.
definitely.
Sometimes it's easy, right, to tell your feeling. Yeah. And also, I don't want to say, but yeah. So these kind of things, it's not your efforts, people's efforts, right? So that's why you can understand each other. So what I think is, so communication is not something you can do it alone, right? You always need someone.
Mm.
So I think the essence of communication is a mutual understanding is necessary. Yeah. So you need to put yourself in someone's shoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying this in the right pronunciation, or does it make sense?
Yeah, put yourself in someone else's shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, they seem don't understand what I just say, right? So it's really important to think in this way. Yeah, and but everyone has a different achievement level in English,
definitely.
right?
Yeah,
definitely. So when the time comes, maybe you can focus on the pronunciation as well, because grammar and the pronunciation is as important as, I don't know how to say, they are equal, as same.
Equal importance, yeah.
They are equally important, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you don't care about the pronunciation, I think it's a one-sided communication, not mutual communication, right? So in the end, but having said these kind of things, I think everyone should be free to have their accents, depending on where you are from. Everyone have different accents. For example, Italian and Japanese, our accents are often described as samurai accents,
Really?
So yeah, kind of.
Oh,
I think you have talked with some Japanese students, so you can tell the tendencies of Japanese pronunciation, right? And I think we should be proud of that, having our own accents, right? to understand each other, and if you have like a space in your heart to think about pronunciation when you achieve like intermediate or advanced, I think that is a time you should work on like a pronunciation. So this is what I wanted to say.
It's a very good opinion. I like it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you mine?
Yeah. Thank you for hearing me out, by the way.
You're very welcome. It's good. So I mean, firstly, I would say it would depend on what your goals are.
Oh yeah.
With learning English, if you want to excel at English, if you want to study abroad, work abroad, if you want to be excellent and fluent in English, pronunciation is definitely
sounds like
an important tool to have. Yes, if you want to be at the highest level, if you want to be someone who wants to know certain English phrases for talking to colleagues or going to a coffee shop and ordering a coffee or asking where the restroom is or something like that, then I wouldn't say pronunciation is essential to have amazing. I mean, from my experience as being a teacher for 6 years, I can kind of tell now what people are trying to say, even if it's the incorrect pronunciation. So I've mastered that. Whereas maybe someone who's not a teacher, who, if, for example, if someone from Japan, let's say, traveled to England and they were trying to say a word, someone may get confused by this. But I feel like, in my opinion, I'm quite aware, or I feel like I know 99% of the time what people are trying to say. So I really think it's about your goals.
Depending on the people's goals.
Like I say, many people just want to learn some basic phrases. Maybe they're taking a trip to an English-speaking country, or maybe they don't know what to say in a restaurant. So they just want to learn basics, but they don't want to get to that next level. Whereas someone like you, who is putting in the effort and really trying hard on pronunciation, grammar, tenses, all of these things rolled in one. That's what I personally think. Obviously, it's important. You want to be saying the correct things when you're speaking a foreign language. But again, I think for each case is different. Everyone's individual goals are different to what they want to achieve.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing your opinions.
You're very welcome.
You really understand the importance of pronunciation, like more than anyone, because you've learned Chinese by yourself, and you were in China and you were traveling around the world. So like, I think compared to other native speakers, like if we don't teach English, I think the importance of pronunciation.
Sure thing. So what are the words that you came up with that you believe fellow Japanese people may struggle with or may get wrong?
Okay, so I'm gonna say something in like Japanese accent. I wouldn't say Japanese accent, but sometimes Japanese people frequently make mistakes with these words. So I'm trying to say them in not my like pronunciation, right? So, doru. So this clothes was $5.
Okay.
Yeah, gotcha.
Now I got it. Now, the first time, I would not have guessed you said that. From the explanation of that, I can get it now.
So what does it mean?
This item of clothing cost $5.
Oh yes, yeah. Dollar, right? You pronounce like
dollars.
Dollars.
Yes. $1, $5. Yes.
$1. So when I first started learning English, I say dollar or something, because we say doru in Japanese.
Dollar. Okay.
Yeah, dollar.
Yeah.
So dollar.
It feels like your mouth doesn't get extended as much as it probably should for dollar. You see mine.
Dollars.
Where you use this dollar, it doesn't seem like your lips are wide enough.
How about this one? Leisure time.
Okay, got that.
Really?
Yeah, leisure time.
Oh yeah, leisure time. Yeah. So do you say like leisure time or leisure time?
I'd say free time. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. So I mean, my American teacher didn't understand when I say in leisure time. What did you just say? No, leisure, or something like that.
I think it depends. Like again, everyone is trying to say.
How about this one? So we're running out of time, so I'm gonna say this one. I think this is really difficult. Seta. Do you understand
Can
that?
you give me a sentence? No, I don't.
Do you have any your favorite setter?
No, I still don't know.
Yeah, I got it.
You defeat me. I have defeated. I bow down to you. You are the master. Could you
Do you want me
please
to
explain? Yes,
Okay,
please.
so that means a sweater.
Could you say it again? What you said
Sweater.
in the sitter? Can you say it like that?
Okay, so do you have any your favorite sweater?
No, but when you said it without the sweater, when you said sitter,
Setter.
yeah, I would never
Setter.
get that. In a
Do you have
million
any
years.
your favorite setter?
No,
It's
I would never.
completely different, right?
No, so you got me
So-
there. I'm
I got you.
defeated. I will go to bed and cry now after this. I'm
Thank you.
joking,
The
man. You're welcome, man.
Last our lesson video went kind of like a viral.
All right, man.
Got many-
Yeah, I
got
saw it.
many
It was
views.
great. It was well done.
Thank
See
you so
soon,
much.
bud.
Have a good day.
Bye bye.